Hello everyone. This is Pradeep Kumar Yadav. I'm a physics faculty for IT, JEE and NEET students. And I have also teaching experience to those who are preparing for AS and A level of physics in IB and IGCSE curriculums. And I have been teaching since 2017. Now I have nearly 5 years of teaching experience. And in this, I worked for Lakshya Institute, which is located in Haryana, Gurugram. And after that, I worked for Vibration Academy, which is located in Gujarat, Bharuch. And presently, I'm working for JC Maxwell, James Clark Maxwell Coaching Institute, located in Assam, Barpeta Road. I have also 3 years of online teaching experience in which I worked for Doubtnut and An Academy. I'm teaching as a I worked as a freelance tutor for IGCSE and IB physics or Gulf students, those who are preparing for AS and A level. So my qualification details is as I'm a BTech graduate from mechanical branch. Pass out year is 2018, and the college name is KNJD Modi Engineering College, which is located in Modi Nagar, Uttar Pradesh, and which is in between Ghaziabad and Meerut. So let's have a look at a very interesting and fascinating topic, which is known as quantization of charge, which is a very important property, one of the most important property of charge, because lots of things depends over it. And this topic belongs to electrostatic, which is the first chapter of class 12th. So let's have a look what is in it. So the basically quantization of charge tells about that the charge on any object, just see the first statement, the charge on any object is quantized. So it simply says that the charge on any object cannot be possibly exist with any amount. Okay, so it is quantized. What is the meaning behind the term quantized? Let's see more depthful way. I have to share my whiteboard, and then we can see the meaning of quantization. So let's consider the term quantization, and we can say in other terms discrete, and we can also say it non-continuous. Okay, so these two words give some better idea behind the meaning of quantization. So let's have a look technically what is the meaning of this. Quantization just means to be integral multiple of any amount. Okay, so here's the two most important words in this statement is that the integral multiple, which refers to the integers, and any amount just gives idea about any kind of amount like integer or fraction as well. So what is the meaning behind this statement? We have to see a very interesting example so that we can clear the term quantization. So here is a person which is who is willing to go to their roof of their house. So he have to go through these stairs, and during the movement where it can be possibly exist here, over here, or over here, and like that, and so on. Okay, so simply we can say that it cannot be exist at any of the level in between of these heights. Okay, it cannot be possibly exist here or here or here in air actually. So it can be exist here, and the other levels of heights. So this basically gives the idea of discreteness. Okay, the levels of height exist in a discrete manner. Okay, so let's go deeper into this. Consider this height. It can be 10 centimeter or 12.5 centimeter, or any of the amount in between 5 to 15 centimeter. Okay, that can be any amount, fraction or integer. So what we can say for these heights, that these heights are nothing but 0 times of 10 centimeter or 0 times of 12.5 centimeter. And for these heights, we can say this height is 1 times of 10 centimeter, or we can say 1 times of 12.5 centimeter. And similarly, if we keep moving like that, then we will find a very beautiful pattern behind that. So what we can say about this height is nothing but the 2 times of 10 centimeter or 2 times of 12.5 centimeter, and so on. So what is the hidden behind these amounts? We can see definitely here the 0 times of 10, 1 times of 10, 2 times of 10, or 3 times of 10, and 4 times of 10. By watching this, we can predict that what can be the next level of height. Okay, and these levels of height is nothing but the integral multiple of some amount, 10 or 12.5. Okay, integral multiple of some amount. So here the integer basically nothing but the 2 or 1 or 0 or 3, and the other amount can be integer or fraction. So total amount can be integer or fraction, but that total amount, which is a product of these two quantities, that total amount should be integral multiple of something. Okay, this is the basically meaning behind the quantization. What is non-quantized? Simply, if we consider this incline is in this inclined plane, so when that person want to move through this, so that person can be possibly exist with any of the level of height, that the possible existence of levels of height are continuous. Okay, all the amounts of heights can be possible, but with this case there is only particular certain kinds of levels of height which have some condition that they are integral multiples of the fundamental level of height, 10 centimeter, 12.5 centimeter. So let's have a look about the quantization of charge, the same thing hidden behind that also. So let's move to the PPT, quantization of charge. So we can see that the charge on any object, which kind of charge can be possible on the object is the charge of any object. The amount of charge on any charged object will be always integral multiple of the amount of what? The charge on an electron. What is the charge on an electron? Basically 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb, and this amount is simply fraction. So because we can only remove 1 electron, 2 electron, 3 electron from an object, so we can say what the charge that object can gain, because only we can remove 1 or 2 or 3 electrons. The charge can be 1 times of electronic charge, 2 times of electronic charge, 3 times of electronic charge, or we can give also, so the positive charge will develop over that, and that can be 1 times, 2 times, or 3 times of electronic charge. So this is the idea behind that. Okay, so we are just considering here the magnitude of charge, because the charge can be positive or negative, and that is the n times of E, where n is the integer and E is the 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. So let's check our graph. Okay, so we have to just see a simple very interesting question, numerical also, which gives some idea that how we are able to understand this concept. So how much we have understood this concept. So let's take a beautiful question, and question is about that which of the option can be possible, which of the option can be correct. Okay, so the question is about that the charge on an object can be possible. The first option is Q is equal to 1.2 times of E. The second question is Q is equal to 1.5 coulomb. The third question is that both can be possible. The fourth option is none. None of the option is correct. None of the charge on an object can be possible. So first of all, we have to see that what is this? Q is equal to 1.2 times of E. This sounds weird because we have seen that the charge on an object will be n times of E, where n is what? Integer. The first option cannot be correct. Simply we can see from this. Okay, this is not integer. So that's why this option is wrong. What about this option? This option is fraction. The charge on an object can be fraction, or it can only be integer. No. What is the idea behind that quantization? The charge on an object can be integer or fraction, but that amount should be integral multiple of some amount. That 1.5 can be fraction. It is a fraction, but that 1.5 coulomb can be integral multiple of E. So we have to check that this amount is integral multiple of E or not. So we will equate this 1.5 coulomb with the n times of E, and E have charge 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. So if we will calculate this, if we will calculate the n value, if the n value will be integer, then this option will correct. Okay, so let's see if we have to divide this 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. We have to divide this, so we can find that 1.6, or we can see 15 by 16 into 10 to the power 19 is equal to n. Whatever will be this value, this will be 0 point something, definitely 0 point something, but this is the multiple. This is multiplied with this 10 to the power 19, and this order ensures that this whole value is an integer. Okay, this 10 to the power 19, simply this is nothing but integer. Okay, this gives the idea. Integer, what can be the integers? Which kinds of numbers can be integers? 1, 2, 3, 6.45 into 10 to the power 18. This kind of number is positive. Okay, this kind of number is positive. Sorry, integer. This kind of number is integer, and we can say which kind of number cannot be integer. So 645 into 10 to the power minus 4. This is the fraction, simply because it have 0.0001, and it will be multiplied with 645. This becomes fraction, simply. So we have not to see only the decimal, we have to see the whole number, and that whole number will ensure that it is integer or not. So these kinds of numbers are integers. So here the value can be in points, but if the order multiplied by 10 to the power 19 kinds of things, it becomes integer, simply. So this option is possible, and both cannot be possible, and then it cannot also be possible. So thank you for watching this demo recording, and thank you so much for watching this video.